My name is William Harold. For those who do not know, I go by the name Lunch. As I continue my story, you will see how it is that I received my nickname. Like most families, I come from a household of two parents, and at the age of 6, my mom and dad divorced each other. This divorce not only took a major toll on me, but my mom as well. With my dad not being around, my mom found it a little bit easier to blame anything and everything on me because I was a total reflection of my father. I remember it was hard to eat meals around the house because my mom wasn't preparing the proper foods. I remember eating, or should I say drinking, chicken broth out of the can because there was no food, not to mention I had to share with my sister. One day I was at my friend's house, their mom was cooking a beautiful dinner. I was excited, more like overwhelmed, that I was about to eat a dinner that I've only seen on television. And when everything was going good, my mom came and told me that it was time to go. My friend's mom offered a to-go plate, but my mom said, "It's all right, I'll feed him later." And that was one of the first of many nights that I cried myself to sleep and in hunger. I remember one summer my mom wanted to find something for me to do to get me out of her hair, so she signed me up for the Boys and Girls Club. I remember being the shortest, skinniest, quietest kid there, but the first sentence I did speak was, "I'm hungry, when is lunch?" And that's when another teen named CJ started laughing hysterically and gave me my nickname, and it stuck with me ever since. The majority of my problems started my teenage years in high school as a freshman. I had the worst GPA ever. I was failing miserably, and my unweighted GPA was under a 1.0. Embarrassed to show my grades that anyone feared being laughed at, I took the hard way out and struggled in silence. I never had money to walk around with, nor did I have money in general. My dad did pay between $900 to $1,000 in child support and on time, but my mom still claimed she never had any money. So I decided to take matters into my own hands and I started selling drugs at a young age. The money was fast, I could finally afford to eat at school. My mom had money for everything else but my needs for dealing with education, my needs for dealing with clothing, and let's not mention extracurricular activities. My needs for dealing with anything with me was not a priority of hers. My mom not only neglected me, but she also abused me, not physically, but verbally and emotionally. She always used to tell me that I wasn't going to amount to much in my life, or always compare me to somebody who didn't make it in life. I mean, do you know what that does to a 16-year-old boy trying to find his way in life? Those things just really hurt me from the bottom of my heart. You know the saying that all boys are mama's boys. Well, where was my mom when I needed her the most? Where was her to tell me that there'll be better days ahead and everything's going to be all right? That love I longed for from her, I never saw. She never gave it. But I lost sight of myself. I lost sight of my future. I lost sight in everything. The next thing I know, I was being Baker at a junior high school one day, being institutionalized in a mental institute another day. I wrote a letter in my second period of class. My teacher was talking about writing an assignment for who you see as a hero in your life. And instead of writing about the assignment, I wrote about harming myself and my mother. Of course, the teacher read it, she followed protocol, took me outside, asked me questions, then next thing you know, I was being transported to a hospital. That's where I resided for 3 days. I saw kids with cut up wrists saying they heard voices in their heads. And I knew right then and there that I had to get out. It had to be better for me, my sister, and my future. Those kids had so much potential, but they just let their problems get the best of them, and I didn't want to end up like another statistic. So I knew it was time for me to pull myself together. The founder, James J. Musso, whoever thought that being a part of this place for 10 years would have such a major impact on my life. The minute I felt a sense of security, I opened up to the staff members about my problems at school, and instead of judging me, they helped me. They gave me immediate tutoring for schooling. They mentored me in how to change things in my life, or how to look at different outcomes from what my mother put was just always there for me. I felt like I had a home again. I felt safe. I would like to thank the Boys and Girls Club for helping me with my struggles. And for helping me learn how to trust again. And telling me that there will be better days ahead. The love that I was looking for from my mother, the Boys and Girls Club gave me. Thank you. Thank you for those who I cannot give a name to, but thank you for everything. Literally, the Boys and Girls Club did save my life. Even though my mom and I still have our differences, I still want to take the time out to thank you for turning me into the man that I am today. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have the story to give to you today. It's just, I have to know. A mother's love is all I ever asked for, and it's all I ever wanted. Thank you.